What is going on, all my future social media marketing millionaires and my exciting and industrious entrepreneurs? It's Slacker here again with the next installment of the Tai Lopez Social Media Marketing Course 2.0. And today's installment, we're going to be diving into modules 10 and 11. Quick disclaimer, like I always do, I'm going to be referencing my notes. So I'll be looking down from time to time. So just forgive me, but I'm trying to make sure you guys get the best content, and I don't want to miss any of the points. But these will go pretty fast, so it shouldn't be too much. All right, Module 10 was the storytelling module, and I mean, quite simply, marketing is basically just telling a story. That's all that it is, but you're trying to catch attention. This particular module basically went into the fact that every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Obviously, we all know that. But what he said was that the beginning needs to have an attention grabber or a hook point. You need to just get somebody's attention, that's what marketing is. We need to grab the attention. So he kind of went into that. The middle part has to kind of create some tension, like what's going on, suspense, tension, and build upon the attention that you've got from the beginning. And the end is basically just the resolution, but the resolution is the call to action. So buy now, or enter your email here, call this number for this. It's what's your end goal? What are you trying to get? Are you trying to get an email? Are you trying to get a direct sale on the spot? Are you trying to get someone to call you? So that's how he kind of formulated that. That's pretty much it. I mean, he goes a little bit more in detail, but I mean, that's basically what Module 10 was, in a nutshell. Module 11 was pricing again, which, basically it's kind of pricing and marketing also. He kind of spoke about creating a free audit as a way to kind of hook people in. So the audit could be the free audit could be the beginning of how how you could market to somebody. So for example, you could go, hey, I want to give your business a free audit. If you would like to, let's say you wanted to email somebody, you could email them and go, hey, I saw your business, I like what you're doing, I'd like to give you an audit. Or maybe you can email them the audit. And in the audit you could kind of say whatever discrepancies you find, you can put that in the audit. And then in the middle you go, how would you like to make a little bit more money, or how would you like to increase your sales? And then at the end of your email, you could say, contact my business for, we could to work something out, more or less. And then another thing that he said was that every payable customer isn't always worth it. And I thought that was interesting because that basically, he was basically saying that, sometimes there might be customers that will require too much, or they're just too much of a pain in the ass. And he said that when you create the contracts, you should put a ability to cancel clause with 30 days notice, and it should be for us also as the business owners. It should be a two-way thing, because there might be times where you're with the client and the money that they're paying you, it's not worth the headache that they're giving you. So there's that. I am going to continue, since those were two pretty short ones and we're only at 3 minutes, I'm going to continue on to Module 12. Module 12 was about finding customers. And this was a different speaker. This one wasn't Tai. This particular speaker kind of gave his take on which niches to target. And just like before, when I think in Module 5 they spoke about niches, he said try to kind of focus on niches that have more higher ticket items. Some of the examples he gave was like courses. So like, for example, this course, if Tai needed someone to market this course for him, which I'm sure he doesn't because this is what he does, this course was like, I think the price is like $500, $600, something like that. So imagine if you sell 5 courses for him, or 10 courses, it'd be worth it if you're charging him $1,000. You know what I mean? As opposed to, again, if you were to market for like a salon or something, and they only do like $100 transactions, and you only get 10 new clients, it is 10 new clients, but they might weigh against your rate and say, well, you're charging $1,000 and you only got $1,000, maybe they'll take you on and then they'll cancel you after a month or two. Excuse me. So he was just basically kind of getting, alluding to the fact that you should try to get more higher ticket items. That way, as a new business, social media marketing agency owner, it might take you a while to get many customers. But if you get one or two at that higher ticket rate, those are easy wins. And that's a good way to kind of build your confidence and keep going, as opposed to getting someone who has a lower ticket item and you have to you've got to obtain more customers for them to keep you and see the value in them keeping you long term. What else? Oh, one other tip that speaker gave is he said you should try to target also businesses that already are established. Like, for example, instead of getting a business that maybe they don't have a website, they don't have any social media. Like, in a way, it's good because we can do that, and you can kind of bolster your testimonials. But the problem with that also, it's going to take a while to get the ball rolling with those businesses that are kind of newer. So they're not going to see the results as quickly. And generally, newer businesses have cash flow problems, so they might not even sign you in the first place. And if they do sign you, they might have a different expectation. They might expect you to produce faster than you were able to. But since the business is new, it's going to take a while anyway. So he kind of said to kind of focus on businesses that kind of have their infrastructure set up. So they already got the website and they kind of have a reputation. Their brand is set up already. They just want to get to the next level, basically. So basically, the key takeaways for this module was just higher ticket item clients and clients with their back end built up already, or probably more beneficial for newer social media marketing agency owners. And I guess I'll continue on to module 13. Module 13 again is on niches, but I think this was a different speaker. So as you can kind of see, there's a lot of redundancies. They'll cover a topic and go back. In a way, it's annoying, but in a way, it's kind of interesting because you get different perspectives. You get one speaker's perspective against ties. But my only wish would have been if they would have put them all together. Like all the niche modules were in one, and then all the sales would have been in another one. But I digress. This was Tai speaking on niches, and he one tip that he gave was that the niche that you select should be, your domain name should be that same niche. So I think in the domain module, I spoke about putting what your benefit is in that name. So he's just kind of building on that. So let's say, for example, if I'm helping doctors, right? Then my niche, my business name should be helpgetdoctorspatients.com. Should be the domain, and that way it's easier. So he's just kind of touching base on that again. And then he also said focus on one niche as opposed to going after whoever will sign you. And I could kind of see that being problematic as a new owner because, in the beginning, we're just trying to get clients as quickly as possible and get some income coming in. So I think that's going to be a test of discipline to just kind of hold steady and just stick to one, as opposed to just maybe going to like a mall or strip mall or, your downtown area and just kind of like hitting all of them and trying to get to all of them. But that's what he said. So that was module 13. So I'm gonna shut it down now. We're going into like 9 minutes, so I'll shut it down for now. So guys, we're moving here again. If you guys have any comments, please comment down below. Let me know what you like about the videos, what I can do better. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and like the video if you like the video. And if you don't like it, please tell me what you don't like. All right, so I'll see you in the next one.